Hello there. This is the first YouTube online reading for the Ancient Northern Oracle, read by moi, Samuel Bartlett. So I'll get straight into it. What I'm doing now is I'm going to be pulling runes daily and sharing them online for all of you who need a bit of guidance in the morning. Now I'll commit to every day. If I make every day, it remains to be seen, but here goes. So I'll pull a rune from my little bag of runes. More the lucky dip here. Okay, so what have we got? Fehu, which literally signifies cattle, but it also has a deeper meaning of abundance and reputation from abundance and travel and seeing things like that. Fairly broad interpretation of this rune, but it literally represents cattle, because when you own cattle in ancient times, you were a rich person, so it symbolises someone who is wealthy, or it symbolises wealth. And the thing about abundance, excuse me, is abundance is something to be shared. It's not something to be hoarded, to be held by one particular person. It is something that we all need to share. We all need to distribute wealth rather than hoard it. And the problem these days is there's a lot of people that are hoarding their wealth for their own benefit and not sharing it. So when this rune comes up, ask yourself, where am I hoarding wealth? Where can I fairly distribute my wealth to better spread it around the community? So for instance, if you go shopping at a large supermarket, for instance, and I won't mention the names, everyone knows who they are, it's feeding the machine that is the giant machine of these corporate heavyweights. Whereas if you go into a smaller supermarket, yeah, you may pay a little more for your product, but you're helping out a smaller person. You're keeping the market fair, really, and you're distributing your wealth more fairly rather than focusing in one particular area. So if you're out and about today shopping, consider buying your bread and milk, whatever it is you get on a daily basis from a smaller place rather than the big ones, Coles or Woolies or whatever, wherever you are in the world. And you'll notice that the wealth starts to come back to you. So what you put out, if you put out something without thought of return, then it always comes back to you. And that's a little bit of a catch-22 situation, because you're putting things out there thinking, okay, I don't want this to return. I don't expect this to return, but it probably will. But if you put it out with the intention of, okay, I don't expect anything back, this is my gift to the community, to the universe, then the universe always responds in kind, and you'll find that your wealth is actually growing. So a good practice with this rune is to put it on things that you want to grow in value, in wealth. So don't put it on a bank card, a bank account, for instance, because it tends to have the effect of hoarding that wealth. Maybe put it on your bank card. I've done that before. And when you're going out and shopping at the smaller places, then you'll notice that the energy of that rune, you'll notice that when you're literally handing the card over, you'll see the rune on it. And that will remind you of what you're putting out there. So very short reading for today, as it's the first one. See how it goes. So be kind. This is on YouTube, so if you want to make any comments, do them below. I also do personal readings, and I'll put my contacts in the information below on the YouTube channel and also on Facebook. But if you wanted to contact me for a reading, you can do so through Facebook or Instagram. Also, I'll provide an email address there. But yeah, enjoy the energy of Fehu for today.